Hey, imagine waking up every day in foreign country, constantly living in fear of being caught and deported. You have built a life there, made friends, found work, but you don't have the right paperwork, and the clock is ticking. This is the harsh reality for 30,000 individuals in Canada right now, all facing the possibility of being sent back to their home countries. But what's behind this massive crisis? And what is Canada doing to manage it? Is it the system broken, or is it just too overwhelmed to keep up? Just stick around because today we are diving into this growing immigration issue and exploring what needs to change to make Canada's immigration system work better for everyone. Hello, travelers lover. Welcome back to Travel Tree, your favorite channel for travel insight and discussions. But today we are taking a slight detour from our usual travel stories to focus on something important happening in Canada. It's growing immigration crisis. Right now, around 30,000 individuals are facing deportation from Canada, sparking serious concern about how effective a country's immigration enforcement system really is. Many of these people are either living in the country without proper documentation or having missed their deportation hearing entirely. According to Canada law, if individuals don't leave the country within 30 days of departure order, they risk being deported and might even face a ban on returning unless they apply for special authorization. But how did Canada end up in this situation? And more importantly, what steps need to be taken to fix it? Before exploring it, do like and subscribe our channel for early updates and notifications. Number one is the scope of immigration crisis, a growing problem. Canada is known for being a diverse, welcoming country, but the reality of its immigration system is far from perfect. It's estimated that between 200,000 to 500,000 individuals are living in Canada without a proper authorization. That's right. This is not just a small issue, it's a nationwide crisis and affects hundreds of thousands of people. The challenge isn't just about the number of people involved, it is about tracking them down. The current immigration monitoring system is not equipped to handle this kind of volume. Even immigration minister has acknowledged that one of the biggest issue is the difficulty in tracking people who overstay their visas. While Canadian government struggles to keep accurate records, critics argue and the country's immigration system is outdated, lacking the resources and technology needed to manage such a large population of undocumented immigrants. This has created a huge gap in enforcement, and as a result, many people are living in limbo without fear of being caught. Number two, where are these individuals living? The geography of crisis. What, what's even more surprising is that the issue isn't isolated to one part of the country. The problem is widespread through it's more concentrated in certain areas. Ontario, the most populous province, is home to around 21,000 individuals at risk of deportation. Quebec comes next with about 6,100, while British Columbia and Alberta are dealing with smaller number, that is 1,390 and 705 respectively. But it's not just the number of people that's striking, it is the diversity of the backgrounds. These individuals come from countries all over the world, including Mexico, India, the United States, China, Pakistan, and Colombia. And it doesn't stop there. There are also people from politically unstable regions like Palestine, North Korea, and Russia. This highlights a global challenge that is no longer just about one country's border control. It's complex international issue that requires global cooperation. Number 3 is political debate. Is the government doing enough? With such a significant number of individuals at risk of deportation, the issue has naturally sparked political debate. Opposition parties in Canada have been vocal, criticizing Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government for not doing enough to addressing the growing number of undocumented immigrants. They argue that the government approach lacks a clear strategy, that there are no effective measures to track and remove individuals who overstay their visas. On the other hand, the Trudeau's government defends its position, insisting that the Canadian immigration system is robust and that processes are in place to ensure people comply with deportation order. But the critics argue and these measures are not enough to keep up with the scale of problem. While the government insists that the system works, many believes it's showing cracks under the pressure of dealing with thousands of undocumented residents. Now we come over to the solution, that is the path forward. How can Canada fix the system? So, what is the way forward? How Canada deal with the growing immigration crisis? The answer lies in reforms. There's an urgent need to overhaul the monitoring system to improve tracking capabilities and to boost enforcement measures. Canada must develop a smarter immigration system, one that uses modern technology and data management to keep accurate record of individuals in the country. Additionally, the system needs to be well funded and better resourced to handle the large number of undocumented immigrants. It's also crucial that the government not only focuses on the enforcement but also addresses the root cause of non compliance, ensuring that the people who overstay their visas or live illegally in Canada are held accountable. But it doesn't stop the enforcement alone. Border security, comprehensive immigration policies, and the more global cooperation are needed to address the complexity of immigration on a large scale. Number 5 is its potential solution. Can technology help solve the problem? One of the most promising solutions to this issue is the use of technology to improve tracking and monitoring. In today's world, data management systems have come a long way, and it's time Canada invests in more advanced tools that can help track visa overstays and undocumented individuals more effectively. Smarter border system, biometric data, and more efficient databases could play a huge role in streamlining the entire immigration process, reducing delays and ensuring better monitoring. However, the government needs to make serious investments to upgrade its infrastructure and technological capabilities to deal with these challenges. Public private partnership might also be key to developing solutions that can help create a more effective immigration management system. Just to conclude, the road ahead. What's next for Canada's immigration system? Canada's immigration crisis is a multifaceted issue that raises important questions about the country's immigration policies, enforcement, and overall system. With 30,000 individuals at risk of deportation and hundreds of thousands more living in the country illegally, the Canadian government faces a significant challenge. How they respond to this crisis will shape the future of Canada's immigration system for years to come. Will they implement the reforms needed to strengthen enforcement and improve monitoring? Or will the system remain broken in the coming year 2025? We will will be watching this story closely and continuing to keep you updated. So, what do you think? What should Canada do to fix its immigration system? Do you think better tracking and enforcement will make a difference? Share your thoughts in comments below. Thank you for tuning into today's video. We hope you found this topic as interesting as it is important. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more updates on this and other global issues. Until next time, take care and we'll be watching soon in the next video. Thank you very much.